People, things are going to turn into a disaster very soon. Hello people, we are back for some hundredline. In the last episode, we actually killed the sponsor. The sponsor dude is dead. And guess what? It was a geek queen. Cause that shit at the end said gee. I hate that shit. I hate the geese so damn much. I hate it so damn much. There's just one thing though. There is just one thing that we didn't do is actually look at the identity of, well, the sponsor. We didn't because bro just burned. Because I had it in the back of my mind. I even explained it when we first met the guy. Like it could be like the Takumi from another timeline or whatever. But now we have no way of confirming that. Now, Yugamu told us, yo bro, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Why? Because the bees. Let's check the school for the bees and eradicate them if there are any. If not, I just go back to sleep. So we're actually going around talking to people about that, about the bees. But I don't think it's over. Even with the bees, I don't think it's over. Why? Because we have Crash Out Darumi somewhere in the school hiding. Because we haven't seen her in a while. Ever since she consumed Hiruko. I think that she's not going to let us end this killing game. So this is about to be crazy. This is about to be crazy. Wanna know why also? Because they keep saying, yo, it's over, it's finally over. It's over. Thank you, it's over. It's not. Even Moko at some point said, yeah, things are going a bit too fast. It's just a bit hard to accept. They know, the writers know. They know. Whoa, what's with you all of a sudden? If you hadn't ended the killing game, I would have been the one getting executed at the end of this round. By defeating the sponsor, you saved my life, Takumi. I never got the chance to say thank you this morning, so now I have to make up for that. You've given an insignificant dust bunny like me a second chance at life. I'm eternally grateful. A dust bunny is something I never heard of. It's okay, Shoma, really. I mean, this is a victory for all of us. By the way, have you seen any of the sponsors' bees around today? Okay, bro. Nobody wants to answer us for some reason. Takemaru is next. There's something we have yet to do is also give Eva her mask. And I'm scared. I'm scared. Eva's scaring me because she's very angry at Takumi and I feel like she's gonna do something. We have the key, by the way. Takumi has the key. Sponsor hasn't shown up here all day. Level with me, Takumi. Were you serious? Did you really kill that bastard? Yeah, I didn't do it alone though. Yugamu, Tsubasa, and even Hiruko, they all put their lives on the line to make this plan a success. And now the sponsor is gone. We don't have to compete against each other anymore. Yeah, but what if... I was about to say, what if Darumi just becomes the sponsor? How would that work? I don't know. Loosen up, Takemaru. You're allowed to be happy the invader hunt is over. You idiots. I got no right to be happy at a time like this. What do you mean? I'm so damn pathetic. I pushed you away, talked all that shit about you being shady, then went ahead and let you do all the hard work and save our asses. For real. I hate myself so much. I wish I could just drop dead. Don't say that. You survived the killing game. Your life is precious. What's so precious about our life? You gotta live in shame. Sorry, man. I just can't be around you right now. And hey, sorry about all that stuff. Find a way to make it up for you. Damn. His eyes downcast. Takemaru slowly trudged away. We really don't need to do that. And again, we didn't get an answer for the bees. Yugamu. You still here, Yugamu? Where are you going to search the first floor? Thought I checked on Thought I'd check on Darumi before I start. You still out cold. What? Ever since then? Slumbering away like an enchanted princess. I guess she must have taken a lot of damage fighting the commander. Yeah, not just physical damage either. She did murder the only person she ever cared about with her own 2 hands, after all. You think so? I mean, yes, we've done Monster, we know Darumi. We know how she's like, however, she has not shown actual affection toward her. That's the problem. She has in Monster. She has. She was cool with Takumi, she told him the truth, she revealed herself to him. She did things that were unlike her. Here, she seems the same, exactly the same. So I don't know if I can really agree with what they're saying. I understand it, but at the same time I don't. Right, there was no other way out of that situation. Darumi still killed Hiruko. Maybe she was in shock, staying unconscious to avoid dealing with the guilt and pain of that act. Got to wonder what effect Hiruko's cryptoglobin is going to have on Darumi going forward. It's gonna be a real blast finding out. I just hope she doesn't attack Tsubasa for not helping. That's gonna be tragic. There's one thing also I want to say before talking to Eva. Let me count real quick. So 1, hold up, this is let's say 2 hours. An hour, so that's 3, 4.5, 5.5, 7.5, and now. So I've played about 7 to 8 hours on chapter 15, and we're only day 31? This is crazy. Again, I thought that this route would extend all the way to day 100, but it's been so long. What? I almost don't believe that it's gonna extend all the way to day 100. We also would need to do that choice. Do not save the room. That'd be interesting. I think it leads to an early ending like this one, but we still need to see it. Eva. She's ruling. She's actually very cute like this. Eva sat in her cage, still looking as dejected as I'd left her earlier. She's probably still in shock not being allowed her mask back. You could give her a mask back now. Everyone seems to be okay, but I didn't get any hints about the bees. Closest thing would be what Tsubasa told me about that room. She said she heard people talking inside. Maybe the bees buzzing and wing beats just sounded like the voices through the door. The music stopped. I made my way to the weird room to check it out, just in case. What I saw there was... What? Oh. I'm gonna need to sit down for this. Yo, y'all got any crossbows in this bitch? Don't know what to think now. There is 2 PLM guys. Who could they be? Here is one suit, the one we have, the spear one, right? I suppose it is still in Yugamu's possession. The other one, though, we don't really know what happened to it. Yes, it burned with the sponsor, but did it really burn? Isn't it resistant to Hemoenema? Because Undying Flames, I'm pretty sure, are Hemoenema too. They maybe could have burned inside, but not outside. That could mean that the suit still be available for someone to steal, to take. Problem is, it's ineffective because there's a hole in it. So who are these guys? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The strange sound behind the door wasn't bees. It was the sponsor. It was supposed to be dead. And there were 2 of them. How? 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 How are they still alive? If I don't stop them now. Not now, but the killing game will start all over again. I can't fight them alone. I'll go find Yugamu first. Quickly whirled around, running for the exit, but you made some sound, however. Oh, fuck! I was suddenly tackled and pinned to the floor. Oh, you were inside the room already. Can't let them kill me. If I let them run loose in the school, more of my friends will end up dead. I need to get away and tell everybody they're here. Oh. This one is pink. This one is pink. Hold up. Can I get the menu? No. Chapter select. Was it Slasher? I think it was Slasher, but the one leading to Milk. Which was this one, yes. This one, when we dodged the attack, the PLM guy burned, and then another came from behind and stabbed Takumi, supposedly in the neck, like in this one, with a syringe containing green liquid. This time it's pink. Felt a sharp pain in my nape. Did I get injected with something? As soon as I felt it. My vision turned hazy. My consciousness started to fade. No, I can't pass out now. Everyone will die. We have nothing to do with the invader hunt. I heard someone mutter those words near my ear. Or at least, thought I did. And why did they do that? Was Takumi still Guide? Or what? I don't get why they did that. My back hurts. For some reason my bed feels really hard now, today. Did I fall out of bed at some point and spend the rest of the night on the floor? Or you're still in the room? You're still in the room. This isn't my room. I opened my eyes and looked around. I was in the room with the weird machines. What am I doing here? Am I recording? I am. Hello, people. Shit. Why was I waking up at a creepy place like this? I had no reason to be here, did I? Wait, now I remember. Yugamu asked me to help look for the bees. Memory is coming back now. We were looking around the school, making sure the sponsor's insect minions weren't still lurking somewhere. But I couldn't remember anything from after I came into this room. It was all blank. Well, what a coincidence. Was somebody else in here? Did they attack me? If anyone or anything had reason to attack me, it would be the bees. I was one of the people responsible for their master's death, after all. Maybe they wanted revenge. If that was what happened, Tsubasa, Yugamu, the beast could be after them as well. I dashed out of the room in a panic. I ran all over the school looking for my friends. I checked both their rooms, all the classrooms, the library, and then, finally, cafeteria. Tsubasa, Yugamu, you're okay. I've been looking for you everywhere. I opened the door to the cafeteria to see the two of them sitting there, eating and talking like nothing was wrong. What's up, Takumi? You're sweating like crazy. Yeah, you look more exciting than the... Shut up! We're both fine. I've been worried about over nothing. Thank goodness. Sheesh, don't scare me like that. I think we should be the ones saying that to you. Anyway, now that you're here, might as well join in the strategy meeting. Yugamu and I were just talking about how to organize our search. For the what? The QB liquid? The what? What are you talking about? The QB liquid? Come on, you can't have forgotten already. What if nah, it couldn't have been. It couldn't be. What if they threw us... Shit, I just spit. What if they threw us to another timeline? Nah, apparently we're still here. It has the QB liquid. For real? But I explained it to you this morning. This morning? But we were finding the sponsor this morning. That was yesterday. Right. I don't have an answer to that, but... Could it be the Geek Queen that took control over Takumi? Or... could it be... and I forgot where it was. I think it was in Slasher Zombie Branch. When the spotlight was kinda on Gaku. At some point he was looking outside the door and he saw Takumi run. But then he just went like that. And Takumi was behind him. Is it another Takumi?
Huh?
Something wasn't right here. We got the spear suit yesterday. And then this morning, we defeated the sponsor. Hey, Takumi. What day do you think this is? Day 31, of course. It's day 32, Takumi. No, that couldn't be right. If today was day 32, that would mean I spent an entire day lying unconscious in that weird room. Maybe you got a concussion. You did hit your head pretty hard. I did? When did that happen? You forgot that too? Yesterday, that's on day 31. You tripped and hit your head. I don't remember that at all. Was it while I was looking for the bees? What happened with the bees? Did you find any nests or hives anywhere? Nope, not a single one. Guess I was just being paranoid. Takumi, do you really not remember? Sorry, I don't remember a thing. Hold up. Is everyone still dead? So it seems. Sorry, I don't remember a thing. You were acting pretty strange back then. Maybe the damage is worse than we thought. Please tell me it's another Takumi, not the Gi. Should take it easy today. It might come back to you once you rest up a while. Sure. This whole thing still didn't make much sense to me, but I did like they said and spent the rest of the day in my room. Oh, that's the Adamakyu attack. Did Darumi wake up? No. Oh, hey Takumi. Sir Takumi. Takemoto and Kyoshika were already there when I got to the war room. They both averted their eyes when they saw me. I'm wanting to apologize all this time, but I didn't know where to start. Isolating someone from the group, only to have that person save them. No wonder they felt awkward. But not for long. Apologize? For what? I don't remember you doing anything you need to apologize for. What? Oh, okay. No, I thought bro really forgot. I decided to let the whole thing go. The past was the past. There was no sense lingering on it or holding grudges now. I just wanted us to focus on the present and force a better future together. You sure you don't want any payback? I treated you like crap. You didn't deserve any of it. You're not gonna forget about all that, are ya? Already have. It's in the past. All I remember is that Takemaru Yakushishi is the kind of guy who will do whatever it takes to protect his friends. That's all I need to know. I meant it too. It hadn't been much fun for me. If Takemaru had only been trying to keep the others safe in his own way. You're a real stand-up guy, Takumi. Faith, your heart is larger than the ocean itself. You could be the king of pirates someday, Sir Takumi. Takumi, I know everyone's doing it, but I want to apologize too. I'm sorry for treating you so coldly back when the invader hunt began. I felt terrible about it ever since. Guys, seriously, it's okay. Forget about it. I agree. I've had quite enough of this saccharine sweet sentiment for one day. We're all friends again. You can just leave it at that. You two are pretty mean to Takumi too, you know? That's just how they are. Not even an iron clock can get them to apologize if they don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not 8, we're missing We're missing Shoma, yes? We're missing Shoma Darumi. And that's it? Wow. Really didn't care about what happened before. We're a real team again, and that was what mattered. We're friends and allies, all of us together. Sorry to bring the mood down, but shouldn't we do something about the invaders? They've advanced a pretty long way already. Everyone. Oh no, I totally forgot. There's about to be reactions from the team because, I mean, it's Ajamakyu.
あたいも体のキレが以前より団地だわ。今ならルチャの空中殺法が使えそう。
主催者もバカなやつだぜ。俺たちを強くしちまったんだからな。
No, but okay, I really lost in this route. Kind of feels like it was on purpose. But for what is the thing? Damn.
みんな気を抜くのはまだ早いよ。
Can I? No, I can't access the menu. I wanted to go to chapter select and check the name of the route. The name of the route is Killing Game and not Invader Hunt. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Again, I'm on my theory that when Darumi wakes up, she's gonna go crazy. What did bro say? All we could do before was force him to retreat. We're not going to lose this time. If we all work together, no one can beat us. Bro. I wish you could actually see like all the commanders' faces. But yeah, this dude Ajamakyu, he's a real hater, bro. First thing he says. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. You're at your homie's funeral. The op that killed him pulls up and says, yeah, he's gonna be looking up at us. Yeah, hey, looking up. I said it, looking up, not looking down. This is crazy. Somehow, I felt like they wouldn't let me say no. I took a step closer to Ajamakyu. When I killed him and avenged Hiruko, the invader hunt would finally be well and truly over. Was the QB liquid? Our next track would put an end to this dark, desperate chapter in our lives. Veshness. Just as I was about to bring down my sword, I heard a sound that couldn't possibly be real. Not here, not now. And then it finally happened. A huge swarm of bees appeared, gathering in the air above Ajamakyu. A moment later, they attacked, draining every last ounce of his blood with their razor-sharp stingers. So the bees essentially do the same thing Vishnes was doing, denying the kills. Now just a blackened husk, his body fell lifelessly to the ground. For a moment, I was so shocked I couldn't speak. How could this be happening?
ハチがまだいるんだ。
何でも何も私が健在だからに決まっておろう。
I turned around at the sound of the voice. Standing there was Edzdarumi.
大鈴木クララほどではないが、部隊長とやらないけど
Has to be.
なかなかに感のよな。おかげで傷もすっかり癒えた。全開だ。
Cap. Cap.
どうして
Look at the suit. Is it still you know what I mean, right?
お前は死んだはずなのに。
ああ、確かに私はあの時死んだ。この身は焼けて血一つ残さずに消え失せた。だが爪が甘かったな、隅の匠。私の体は一つではないぞ。
Oh no. Oh.
スーツ同様、山ほどのスペアがある。
I don't know what to say, y'all. I think I should just end for the game and go to sleep. I think that's enough for the night. There's 7 of him at the very least? This is crazy. We got 7 PLM dudes? Ain't no way. Well, I don't know who they are. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know who they are. We know it's a Gi, but I don't know. I don't know. How'd they get their hands on the suit? How do you have goons with you? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's the Gi Queen Takumi from Ending 76. Has to be. Has to be. Don't know why. Then how does this... What do we do now? Suddenly, figures in the strange suits were everywhere. There were at least 10. Oh my god. At least 10, and I can't open the menu to check how many people were... Well, everyone was dead in 76. Except for Takumi and Kiyoshika. And what about the 2 PLM dudes that had nothing to do with the invader hunt? What did they do to us, to Takumi? Is this a dream? No, more like a nightmare.
しかし隅の匠よ、私のスペアの一体を葬り去った貴様らの計略、実に見事であった。
Interesting. Plan to eliminate me. That's me.
しかし隅の匠よ、私のスペアの一体を葬り去った貴様らの計略、実に見事であった。その奮闘をたたえ、ルール違反については多めに見よう。
Anything
私
for
は
me.
優秀なハンターには寛容なのだ。
そんな嘘でしょ。一体殺すだけでもあんなに苦労したのに、これじゃキリが
あんなのまやかしに決まっているでござるよ。無事分身でござる。
そう思うか？ならばかかってくるがよい。大鈴木クララと同じ目に合わせてやろう。
None of us made a move. Instinctively, we knew we had no chance. If we tried to attack any of the sponsors, we'd be killed on the spot.
なんで一回死んだふりなんてしたのよ。あたいたちの心をもてあそんだの。
一度希望の光を見せた方が絶望はより深まる。
Open the spear in the killing game route, huh?
夢思わなくなるだろう。
だったらなんで再登場のタイミングは今だったんすか。せっかく自分らで部隊長を倒したのに、成果だけ横取りされたんじゃたまったもんじゃないっすよ。
案ずるな。 獲物を横取りしたわけではない。
Huh?
輸血を正しく分配し直すために一度部隊長の血を吸い尽くしたまで
What? Distributed?
獲物の分け前を手にする権利があるのは優秀なハンターの
Right! Because the bees do not store the cryptoglobin in themselves. It's transferred elsewhere.
この輸血は現時点でのランキング上位3名に分配するものとする。1位、雨宮だるみ。2位、隅野匠。3位、
Oh my god, the roomie.
景品を手にする権利があるのはこの3名だ。ありがたく受け取りがいい。
The sponsor's words, one of the bees flew over to me. I dropped my prize. A weird vial of red liquid at my feet. Brother, it's yellow. Perhaps I'm colorblind now, but hell no, I gotta take a screenshot of that, bro. I have a colorblind friend. I'm gonna make fun of it.
なんだ、雨宮だるみは来ていないのか。そうか、まだ気を失っているのだな。ならばこの輸血は私自らの手であやつの体内に注入してやろう。いい気付き役になるやもしれぬ。あやつもまた優秀なハンターだからな。大いにゲームを盛り上げてもらわなくては困る。
ゲームはまだ続いているのか。終わってなんていなかったのか。
貴様らにはぬか喜びさせてしまって悪いが、進行性ハントは現在も継続中だ。第1ゲームは残り2日間。現時点でランキングの下位に位置している者には一層の奮起を期待している。上位に位置する者も慢心は大敵だぞ。このゲームには多くの隠しルールが存在しているからな。
But again, I feel like this laugh is Kurara's. Monster's laugh echoed across the desolate battlefield. The defensive battle was over, but the invader hunt was back on. With their lives once again at the mercy of the rankings, it felt like a truly hollow victory. There's an ending called Hollow Victory. I think it's 72 or 74, something like this. Hollow Victory, where there's only 3 alive. Fumi, Tsubasa, and Hiruko. I'm pretty sure I have a video called A Truly Hollow Victory. Yup, A Truly Hollow Victory, episode 59. I just sent the screenshot to my friend, and he told me, yo, I don't get it. You think he sees the thing red? After the battle, we returned to the school and met up in the cafeteria. We needed to discuss what we were going to do next. So basically, the hunt is back on like nothing ever happened. I think the sponsor would come back. A villain like that has no right rising from the dead. Now there's just 2 more days of the first round left. And when it ends, the person in last place will be executed. The killing game wasn't over. The sponsor had multiple bodies, making them effectively immortal. Now that we knew that, any hope we might have built up had been replaced with despair. I don't think I can do this anymore. Following that person's orders, risking my life playing this terrible game, it's all too much. There, sister dearest. Don't worry. Your dear brother will protect you. Even if I have to sacrifice everything to do it. Damn it, this whole thing is bullshit. I can't believe the sponsor played us like that. All that despair and frustration needed an outlet, and the target Takemaru settled on was... Yeah, Takumi. What the hell's going on here? You told us the sponsor was dead. I'm just as surprised as you guys. I don't think any of us expected the sponsor to have multiple bodies. You saying you didn't know? Don't lie to me, man. You and that bastard were working together this whole time, weren't you? What? That's crazy. Of course we haven't. Then why are we the only ones who got prizes from your team? You sure that wasn't some kind of payment for going along with the sponsor's act? No, Why would you even think that? I'd never betray you guys. You still took that little handout without any kind of protest. Almost like you already knew he was coming. Now you'll probably end up first in the rankings for this round. You told us the game was over, so none of us have been earning points the last couple of days. Your position is just as strong as before. While we've lost any chance to catch up to you. You get to survive the next round while your partner, the sponsor, gets to mess with us. It's a win for both of you. I can't believe we let you fool us like that. Damn. You betrayed us all. I'll have your head for this. Put your sword away. Back off, you guys. Takumi's innocent. How many times are you going to make the same mistake? You have tried to trust Takumi. He's legit saved my life, you know? I gotta look at the bigger picture here. Every time I put my trust in him, something bad happens. First Gaku died, then Kurara, and the invader hunt started. And right when it looked like we were out of the woods, suddenly the game's back on and we're in last place? Oh, that can't be a coincidence. Coinkydink. What am I supposed to think? Takuma glared at me like I was the absolute scum of the earth.
海野、やっぱりてめえは疫病神だ。いや、死神だ。てめえがいると俺たちは不幸になる。もう二度と俺たちに関わるんじゃねえ。
And I heard the anger in his voice. I knew my dream was over. Making it to day 100 with everyone working together as a team. That would never happen now. That's all I got to say to you. From here on, we're enemies. Oh my god! Don't come talking to me like we're still friends. Ima, Kako, let's go. We gotta earn some points and get ahead of those guys while we still can. This whole situation is horrible. Naomi's getting ostracized again. These guys are fighting for themselves and only themselves. Takimaru is not thinking of Shoma right now. Granted, he did try to get him to fight with them, right? But he just refused. And oh man. I must retreat to the mountains. I'll undergo intense training and unlock the power I need to strike down every one of those accursed sponsors. Okay. Yoshika, no! Nozomi seemed hurried away as well, leaving just me. And my only two friends in the world. Sheesh, what's with those guys? All this over some dumb prize that Takumi didn't even ask for? They can't help it. This game has made them paranoid. Everything seems suspicious to them now. Even a little vial of cryptoglobin. Higamo was right. All they wanted was to get rid of the Grim Reaper in the mist. The vial was just a convenient excuse for them to do that. Giving it away even have done anything? Have changed anything? Speaking of the vials, remember what the sponsor said back there? Something about injecting Darumi. Right, that means the sponsor probably went to Darumi's room. She could be in danger. Come on. We ran for the stairs and headed up to the roof. We couldn't let the sponsor do anything to Darumi. Yuruko had given her life to save her. She was her legacy. Damn. But I can't help but not believe that. I really can't believe Darumi. We wrenched open the door to Darumi's room and charged inside. Are you good, girl? Darumi was awake. She was still sitting on the edge of her bed, staring vaguely up at the ceiling. She was doing that when we fought at the Makyu after Hiroko died. Darumi, you're awake! You're okay. Huh? What's up, Tsubasa? Why you and Takumi and Yugamu all out of breath? Oh, you finally decided to kill me, right? You're breathing heavy because of the anticipation? You're gonna pass... Will you stop talking crazy for a minute, Darumi? Thank goodness she's just the same as ever. Morbid, an appropriate sense of humor included. You alright, Darumi? You're not sick or in pain or anything. Nope, I'm 100% A-okay. In fact, I think actually getting some sleep for once has made my skin healthier than usual. Oh man, I destroyed the bags under my bag. The bags under my bags might disappear. I love those little black smudges like they were my own children. I don't think I could bear losing them. Wait, that's not just eyeliner? Well, anyway, I'm glad she's okay. There's just one problem. How exactly are we supposed to treat Darumi from now on? Obviously, I want to honor Hiruko's last wish and do whatever I can to make sure she survives. She's also technically the person who killed Hiruko. There's no getting away from that. Then again, does Darumi even know what she did? Or has she repressed that whole episode? Hey, Darumi, how much do you remember about what happened before you blacked out? Pretty much all of it. You, me, Yugamo, and Mrs. Hiruko went all off on a picnic. Then we got attacked by a commander. Mrs. Hiruko got mortally wounded protecting me. And then I stabbed her in the back and killed her. That just about covers everything, right? So she remembers. I have to think she'd have been happier if she forgot, though. It's bad enough that she had to lose Hiruko, but to have to kill her herself. What can I even say to someone who has been through something like that? Should I try to comfort her? Reassure her that she did the right thing? I'm out of my depth. I got no idea what to do here. Okay, Takumi, it's your turn. Tell me what's been happening while I was out. Is the killing game still going? Yeah, it is. Hasn't been a constant thing though. I wanted to manage to stop it once. And then it just started up again. Explained everything to Darumi. Told her about how we'd formed the ASA with Hiruko, how Hiruko had obtained one of the kind of suit the sponsor wore, and how, with Tsubasa's help, we'd figured out its weakness and taken down the sponsor. Of course, after that, the sponsor came back and revealed they had multiple bodies. So, in the end, nothing we did even mattered. Tears had sprung to my eyes while I was telling the story. Saying it out loud had made the pain of losing Hiruko feel fresh and raw again. And it happened. She's happy. Are you okay? She'd started acting really weird, even by her standards. She was stuttering the same syllable over and over again, making her sound like an old staticky radio. Come on, Darumi. What's... What did I tell ya? That's what you get. Finally, Darumi screamed so loud I had to cover my ears. When her voice had finally stopped echoing around the room, it took a moment to process what she'd actually said. Did you seriously just say, that's what you get? Well, duh. This is your punishment for being dumb enough to try to end the hunt ahead of time. Killing games are an immutable law of nature. You can't just end them. How could you be so stupid? Moron. Moron. What's with that attitude? I know you only just recovered. There's a limit to what I'll put up with you. What I'll put up with from you. Hiruko wanted to end the invader hunt so no one else would have to die. He even gave her life to do that. Are you just going to trample over her feelings? Mr. Hiruko, stop the killing game. You're crazy. She was the goddess of this game. Mr. Hiruko reveled in slaughter and bloodshed. Reveled. He was the perfect embodiment of everything the invader hunt stood for. And now she's in my tummy. That makes me like the holy mother of the goddess or something. Darumi tenderly placed both hands over her stomach. You need to be gone. Oh, you need to be gone. I might turn into Charleston White, bro. He needed to be gone. It was a serial killer who professed and confessed.
ガルビが一番多くの命を奪いますから。みんな楽しく殺し合い。
And the voice actress is killing it again. Damn. Oh, Yugamo is going to crash out. He was against it from frame 1. The Rumi's unbridled joy toward the killing game was unnerving, maybe even inhuman. I couldn't see us talking sense into her anymore. She was an uncontrollable monster. Because everything we did really was our alliance against the sponsor. Getting the suit, Hiroko's sacrifice. What was the point of any of it? Save your progress. This is the third time they prompted us to that. To be honest, I'm tired, y'all. This route, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. It's really good. But there's, I don't know. I feel like it's like full of highs and lows. It's an actual roller coaster. What is happening like right now, tonight rather. I won't actually get that, but like I suppose the previous episode in this one, I think pretty damn good things. But I don't know. My mood, I guess, or the way I like this is very like up and down. And I don't know why, bro. Oh my god. The day after the sponsor came back to life, Yugamo, Tsubasa, and I got together for another meeting of the ASA. Oh, I see, we've got two options open to us. Continue playing the game, or kill the sponsor to end it. What? Again? Is that even possible? It's something we can discuss if we choose that option. Right now, we've got to decide on what direction we're going to take. I say we, but really, it's up to you, Takumi. Huh? You want me to decide? You are the Alliance's leader. That's what Hiruko said, remember? Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she? She might even have given me the position because she knew she was going to die. Is that why? Did she think I could hold the Alliance together, even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? I don't really have any skills or talents. Nah, dude. It's got to be you. You've got the courage and resolve we need to get us through this. I'd like you to be leader too, Takumi. I just know if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like you in charge. You guys. Honestly, I think that might have been too much for me. But if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Alright, I'll accept the position as leader. I might not have very much going for me, but I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. That's the spirit. Okay then, oh great and powerful leader. Tell us where our alliance is going to go from here. Do we continue to participate in the invader hunt, or do we try to kill off the sponsor? Continue the hunt or kill the sponsor. Obviously, taking part in this game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another of my friends die at the end of every run. If we lose any more than this, it's going to be hard to get through our defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor. And I'm not sure if that's even possible anymore. Now that they've come back from the dead, I feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came with something, how would we know if we got them all? If playing the game and killing the sponsor are both equally impossible, then neither. I'm choosing the third option. The third? We run. We leave this place and the killing game behind. After all, we know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to activate it early, we can all go back to the artificial satellites. The sponsor and their bees are powerful. There's no way they can follow us all the way into space. Oh. The QB liquid. Takumi, what are you talking about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission. Out of what? You mean we can't use it at all? Since when? Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time? Oh, so you forgot about that too, huh? In that case, it'll be easier to just show you again. Come on, let's go to the hangar. Tsubasa led us to the storeroom underneath the gym, and there I saw Holy fuck! Wow. Every inch of the escape pod's surface was riddled with holes. What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something? Whoa, exact same reaction as last time. You really did lose your memory, didn't you? Never mind that. Tell me what's going on here. Who did this? It's less of a who and more of a what. We can't really blame anyone except the bacteria. Bacteria! As in microscopic life forms? But the pod's not organic. How could they destroy solid metal? I mean, rust? Corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria. It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eats is the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows itself to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, it's just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum level space. There's not a lot we know about. Are we deadass? Is there any chance of repairing the pod? Not the way it is now. Have to get rid of the particle bacteria first. Is that possible? Tsubasa took a photograph and showed it to me. QB liquid, yeah. The only thing that can purge the bacteria. What about undying flames? Oh no, but she said it's not alive. I have no idea where to find it though. What about the biolab? I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we can do is search around the ruins outside and hope for the best. So we're looking for a rare material, while also trying not to fall behind in the ranking. I have a feeling that's not going to be easy. Want to point out something very, very interesting? She said it is the same reaction as last time, so he reacted the same, so I don't think it was actually another Takumi. She said he was acting weird. How come? Or maybe it was another Takumi that just knew how he would react in advance and replicated it, maybe. To repair the pod eventually, but activating it and getting out of here early does not seem impossible. Wait, it seems impossible, right? It does seem. You get the position we're in now? Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. You'll need to go with a different strategy. So we're back to the first two choices I offered you. Play the game, or kill the sponsor. What's it gonna be? Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though. Sorry, I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair the pod and use it to escape from the game. You sure? Just went through how doing that's so hard, it's practically impossible. We're going to face steep odds no matter what we do. Rather take a chance in a path I believe in. Step 1 is to find the QB liquid, destroy the particle bacteria, and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everyone on board and get out of here. Back to the artificial satellite. Okay, interesting. Activating the pod early, meaning we're not gonna take off on day 100. Prioritize escaping to safety. That's what you're going with, Takumi. Well, I did say I'd respect our leader's decision. That cool with you too, Tsubasa? Sure, if that's what you want, Takumi, I'm fine with it. I already made up my mind to stand by you till the very end. After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that and be as supportive as I can now. You're a sweetheart. Tsubasa. My heart gave a little leap. Gabe? Yeah. These two were putting so much faith in me. It made me feel like I could make it through any ordeal. Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls? It's fine. I've decided to officially leave that team. I feel bad for them losing a fighter, but you guys are way more important to me. Way more important. When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like me has people who consider him important. So long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. Alright guys, let's fix this escape pod. We're all going home, and we're going back alive. We had our goal. Now we just had to start making it a reality. The first order of business was going out to try and find some QB liquid. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had once been stored Gubu Gaba, bro, shut up. The sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon. It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little longer. Overdoing it is not gonna help us. It's not gonna help anyone, Takumi. This search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. Never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. We need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflicts. Oh, right. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in any real danger of being executed. But it made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back for today. The final day of the Invader Hunt's first round arrived. No, I skipped! I wanted to hide the UI. Whatever. We're gonna see it again, right? Shit, I have a question though. What about Darumi? Is she gonna be solo? She's gonna die like Yuruko said. Whoever is at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Shoma was in last place. I wonder what's going on through his mind, now that he's facing death. What is he feeling? Maybe I'll go check on him. Oh, there's still time. Ta-da! Oh, Takumi, good morning. Morning, Shoma. Sorry to call you on so early. It's fine, I don't mind. Are you feeling alright? Spending too much time breathing this— shut up. His self-esteem is just as low as ever. He doesn't seem scared. Shoma, how can you be so calm? This is the last day of this round of the game. You're at the bottom of the rankings. If you don't earn some points quick, then— I know. But it's okay. I've decided to accept my death as gratefully as I can. You're just going to accept it? No, you want to survive? Of course. Well, I did at first anyway. I wanted to make it out of here someday and see Leo again. But I changed my mind. Another person shouldn't have to die just to keep a piece of human trash like me alive a little longer. That's it? You're really okay with being killed in this messed up game or being forced to play in? I don't know where I'm inventing shit. No, I hate that it has to be this way. That's all the more reason for me not to struggle against the inevitable. What do you mean? If I stay where I am in last place, no one else will have to worry about dying. The sponsor wants me to see us panic and turn on each other, but that's not going to happen. I may not be able to defeat the sponsor, but I can at least disappoint them. No! You may have just defeated the sponsor this way. Albeit momentarily. I'm going to consider that a win. Exactly!
生まれて初めて僕が自分の意志で勝ち取ったたった一つの勝利なんです。
Shoma, you will never cease to amaze me. You're the GOAT, bro. You're the GOAT. You're the underdog. This fruit is good. This fruit is good. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of what's happening with the overall plot. Because of course the Gi is involved once a motherfucking again. But the character development, it's been good. It's been good. Kuruko talking about Darumi's life, how she lived thus far. Wanting to protect her. This guy. Even Takumi's in some point, because he's been thinking a lot about back home. About mama, dad, Perua. And I'm expecting that to happen to Yugamu too at some point. Yugamu development. As well, Tsubasa could be good too. What she just did was pretty decent already. But damn, Shoma. Accepting death. I was like, maybe he's not doing anything because he wants to sacrifice himself. But I didn't think... I didn't think that far. Shoma. Seeing Shoma smile in the face of certain death brought tears to my eyes. All this time, we'd been so focused on our own survival. That's what I've been saying about Takemaru. There he was, willing to give his life to save the rest of us. It had to take a tremendous amount of inner strength, and kindness too. Actually, since you're here, do you think I could ask you for one last favor? A favor? Can you take over looking after Eve? What have I been saying since like episode 10? This guy's the GOAT. The GOAT. The thing is, Eva hates us. She needs someone to bring her food and clear her cage and talk to her so she won't get lonely. The fact that I'll be leaving her alone here is the one thing that still bothers me. I just want her to be happy. Ever since I refused to give Eva her mask back, we hadn't exactly been on great terms. But if this was Shoma's last request, I owed it to him to try. I nodded firmly. Why not go with him? With the mask and try to explain things to Eva. Sure, you can leave Eva to me. I'll do whatever I can to protect her from harm and misfortune. I promise. Thank you. That's such a relief. Now I really do have no regrets. Spent the whole of that day with Shoma. He told me about Eva's favorite foods and regaled me with stories about him and Leo back in the residential complex. I wish you could have experienced that too. We passed the time chatting aimlessly, even after the sun went down. But then, on the stroke of midnight, sponsor. Hunters of the SDU gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the first round is upon us. We were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. No! Just like that? No speech from Shoma? I wish we could have done that. I was about to say, are we gonna get like Danganronpa type executions? I didn't believe we were going to get them, but yeah. I just needed to ask. Shoma Genzaki, alas, his refusal to compete seriously made the end of the first round quite the anticlimax. Final struggle to stay out of last place is usually one of the most exciting parts of the game. I hope we'll have no cowards in the next round. I encourage you to put all your strength into the hunt from now on. You don't want to end up like him, do you? Shoma was just a shriveled up corpse now. He looked so small. Like some kind of grotesque figurine. Damn it. Sorry I couldn't save you, Shoma. I'm sorry, Shoma. Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still. What the fuck? The more cryptoglobin the sponsor absorbs, the more powerful they get. I can feel it from here. When does the second round start anyway? I'm guessing we're not gonna dive into it right from tomorrow. You can relax on that count. I will grant you all a week's respite for surviving the first round. The second round will begin on day 43. Use that time to rest, recuperate, and prepare for the next hunt. Damn! Not like we can take it easy though. We gotta use that time to get stronger and survive the next round too. Ima, Kako, as of right now, you guys are in boot camp. We're going out to the mountains to train. A week off. Will we be able to find the QB liquid and get out of here in that time? I'll leave the task of getting rid of that filthy corpse to you. What the fuck? Dug a grave for Shoma in the schoolyard and buried his body. Words of gratitude came spilling out of my mouth. Thanks to Shoma's sacrifice, the rest of us didn't have to struggle to stay out of last place. The sponsor was wrong. Shoma wasn't a coward. He was the only one of us who had the strength to put others first. Oh, he's just the second coming of Sakura in Dangan 1. Nah, Miss Ogami, you got a disciple! And I wish Takumi would just confront like Akemaru and others. Because, like, for real, nobody thought of Shoma. Well, in the last day, I know that Takemaru tried to help him, but to no avail. But again, he was not there. Like, to hang out with him in the last day Takumi was, right? I wish Takumi would confront Takemaru, just legit fight, squabble up, square up. I don't care. And just tell the truth. Like, legit, Takemaru, you keep accusing me of being this, that. Brody, were you there for Shoma when he needed him? Were you there when, basically in his last moments? No. No, Brody, you were not. You a bitch. Type shit. Another friend dead, thanks to the invader hunt. This can't be allowed to continue. We're finding that liquid and repairing the escape pod. We'll find a way to get it working. Then, we're getting everyone on board and getting out of here. Back home. Back to the artificial satellites. The ASA is going to be giving their all searching for the QB liquid. We need to repair the escape pod. We need to repair the escape pod. Oh, and there's something else. Eva. Yep. I did promise Shoma I'd take care of her. It's been awkward between us ever since I made her cry that one time. This is what Shoma wanted. I have to honor his last request. I made my way to the courtyard, determined to patch things up with her prisoner. I hope you have the mask. I see. So Shoma's dead. Eva's face fell when I told her what had happened. He was such a timid boy, and a little strange, aww. But I liked him. He was kind, even to a prisoner like me. Leaving you behind was his only regret. He said he wanted you to be happy. He really was a great guy. No matter how bad things looked for him, he was always thinking of others. And now, it was my turn to carry on that legacy. Legacy! You keep talking about that. About how the Rumi is, or was, Hiroko's legacy. Because really she's not. She's not. Hey, Eva. I'm sorry I broke my promise to return your mask. You think you can find it in your heart to forgive me? Shoma asked me to take care of you in his place after he was gone. I know you probably won't like seeing me every day from now on, but... No, I don't mind. In fact, I've wanted to apologize to you for a while now. I'm sorry about last time. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. That mask is just so important to me. It's easy for me to get carried away. Eva bowed her head in apology. Unlike our last conversation, she was clearly thinking a lot more calmly and rationally now. Maybe calm wasn't the word. It was more like resignation. Her face was eerily still, almost devoid of emotion. I didn't have it in me to act like this situation was any better than it was either. The mood began to stagnate. If you're that concerned about having your face exposed, I can get you your hat or something. No, that wouldn't work. I decided never to cover my face with anything other than that mask. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize it was such a specific belief. Without that mask, I'm nothing. I can't stay calm. I can't gather my courage. Probably has something to do with the fact that she's a commander. You're really attached to it, huh? Is it like a source of support for you? Of course it is. That mask... Was it your father's? It's the only of its kind in all the world. My daughter made it especially for me!
Huh?
Your daughter? You have a kid? Do I look too young to be a mother? Technically, it was my brother's wife who gave birth to her. Brother. I'm so happy to hear about the daughter too. So happy. Okay, so at some point I was like, the two things. One, the fact that she's Veshnus's sister. Is that only in the Veshnus route? And number two, her daughter. Is it only in the route it was in? Box of Calamity? Thankfully, one of the two is not. Thank you. After her parents died, I took her in. Even if we're only tangentially related by blood. She's my one and only daughter. It was a shocking revelation. Eva? A mother? But there was more to it than that. Something here didn't add up. Invaders are a creature created by the earth itself to help bring about world death. That was what we'd been told. Right. Had we been wrong this whole time? Did the invaders actually have their own lives outside of world death? It would be easy enough to get the truth. What? It would be easy enough to get the truth. All I had to do was ask Eva, "What are you?" You don't have it in you. Forced myself to hold the question back. What mattered right now was finding the QB liquid and fixing the escape pod. If we let the true nature of the invaders distract us, we'd never get any of that done. That's a great excuse. That is a great excuse, Takumi. What the writers are telling you right now is basically, there's some kind of hidden truth that you, the player, have to find, but you won't find it here, right? Because we're telling another story. Want to find that truth? Explore the game. That's pretty much what they're telling you. And this is excellent. Excellent. This is not the usual, we're brushing it off. No, there's an actual reason. The writer themselves are telling you, bro, you want it? Go get it. Go get it. Excellent. Excellent. Whoever is writing that route, I want to kiss you, bro. Kiss you on the forehead, bro. You're good.
会いたいわ。カミュン。
Her name is Commune? Eva muttered that last sentence under her breath, staring up at the sky through the bars of her cage. Commune. That must be her daughter's name. After that, I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa, and we set out for the day. Eva. I'd love to continue, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I'm going to save it. Wow. Let's talk about the route before we properly end the episode, right? So this route is very much stacked like Monster, actually. And that's great. That is great. There is no breaks in between. Yes, I feel like sometimes there's lows in the route, but let's not talk about that right now. Really, there is no gap in the story so far. There's always something to do. There's also the fact that there is no free time. Excellent. Thank you. There's no reason here to have free time. So that's a good reason not to give you free time, right? They don't just give you free time to pad the story a bit. That's great. That is excellent. That means that we're not wasting time. Now, granted, we're only at day 34. That may happen later down the story, right? The route, like it did in Monster. Monster, I thought, was really stacked. Then around day 70 to 90, it was really slow. There was a reason for it again, but it was still slow, right? Here, none of that so far. Now, the actual content of the route, the story itself. As I said, I'm still of that opinion. There's ups and downs. The story sometimes is good, sometimes I don't know. I don't have much of a feel for it. But the characters themselves handled beautifully, amazing, great. I just don't know what to say, bro. They're amazing, really. That's all I have to say. So I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next one. Goodbye.